Well, basketball season is also just around the corner here at UB, and we're pleased to be joined by the head coach of the Bulls, Nate Oats. How are you today, Coach?
Good, great. Up a touchdown. Good day here in Buffalo. Great weather.
Absolutely. Now, you are heading into your second year as the head coach of the Bulls, your fourth year on staff. Where are you right now as a program coming off the consecutive MAC tournament championships?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a little bit more of a bullseye on our back than when we first got here. We always played the underdog chip when we first got here. Now we're playing everybody's shooting for you bullseye, but we've got some good talent in. We got a lot of guys back. Feel good about the season coming up, and hopefully we can make a third trip to the NCAA tournament.
Well, we see you cutting down the nets at last year's MAC championship and accepting from the commissioner the congratulations. You finished third in the regular season last year, but were able to cut down the nets. What's the key to being able to overcome your seed at tournament time?
I mean, you want some coaching genius, just make some shots at the right time. I think we got hot in the right week. That helps for sure. But I think you got to keep talking about building confidence, and played a tough non-conference schedule, and I think guys were ready for big games when big games came at the end of the year, and we played well. Hopefully we can replicate it again this year.
Well, you've got a good solid core coming back this year, right, Nate?
Yeah, we played about 9 guys, and 6 of those 9 are back, and I like our rotation. We got some really good newcomers. I like our team this year.
I see Blake Hamilton, Willie Connor, C.J. Massenberg, Nick Perkins. What do you expect out of those 4 guys as they, I assume, emerge into even bigger roles this year?
Yeah, I mean, those are our main 4 guys back that played quite a bit. I mean, Blake is arguably the most versatile kid in the league. I mean, he can do a little bit of everything, plays multiple positions. And C.J. scored it really well as a freshman. He had 36 against Ohio as a freshman, and Nick was our leading scorer against Miami in the NCAA tournament at 20. And then Willie was the tournament MVP. And Willie's been on fire in practice. So, it's good to have those 4 back, and then hopefully we can, build around them and get some other guys playing really well.
Well, Nate, who are some of the new guys coming in this year?
You know what? Quate McKenzie won the dunk contest last night. Really athletic kid out of North Carolina. Has been playing well. Kid Devontae Jordan, that came up, he played for Montverde down in Florida last year. He was going to be able to step in right away and play a lot of minutes at the point. Junior college transfer Dante Carruthers is looking good, and then got a wing out of Chicago, James Jones. That's shoots it well, is athletic, kind of fits how we want to play. And we got some big. Raheem Johnson redshirted last year with a broken foot. He played a lot in the first year we went to the NCAA tournament, so he'll be back for his senior year this year. So we're looking for some. We've got good depth inside, and then we've got some really good guard play coming back.
You've got yourself a new addition to the coaching staff as well, a pretty good ball player in his own right.
Yeah, Lindsey replaced Danielle. He's working with our guards. He's got 2 rings. He won one with the Lakers with Kobe and Shaq, and then won one in Detroit. And it's good. It's good to have him work. The guards listen a little bit. If the guy's played 17 years in the NBA, and
right.
Yeah, he's pretty good, and guarded, played both sides of the ball, so it was good. And he's a head coach, too, with the Phoenix Suns, so got a little bit of play inside, coaching side, the whole deal.
You're talking about Lindsey Hunter, and you're talking about Danielle Marshall, who you had on staff before. 4 young guys who are 17, 18, 19 years old. How important is that for a coach and his staff to have that type of NBA pedigree? Yeah,
I think it helps. It gives immediate credibility, and I think they're trying to reach that stage, and he made it from Jackson State, so we're in a lot better spot than Jackson State. So, when he talks to them, it's different. He played the low level, even lower than us, and was able to make it, and was a lottery pick and stayed in the league for a long time. So, we've got guys that are trying to play for money afterwards, and hopefully we'll get some kids that can play for some real money after they're done playing. Hopefully he'll be able to help us get that done here.
So you guys had your Midnight Madness last night?
We did.
What was mad about it besides the dunk contest? You do anything silly?
Nah, I debated it. I stayed out. Felicia, our women's coach, did a little dance off, but I let her take it. I gave her the win. I opted out, but nothing too crazy. No motorcycles. I didn't want to tip the cycle on the floor. I didn't come in from the rafters. I had none of that stuff.
Well, Felicia is a Syracuse girl, so my money would have been on her instead of you.
She would definitely win in the dance contest. I'll give her that. I might beat her in a shooting contest, though.
Okay.
I think
she was pretty good, though.
No, she could play a little bit. She couldn't beat me, though, but she could play a little bit, though.
When's opening night for you?
Well, we've got an exhibition November 4th against Damon right here in town. And then a week after that, November 11th, we open up at Niagara. So all right here in Western New York. But
don't let Mike McDonald get the better of you in that exhibition with
shoot,
David.
no, Mike can coach now. I told him we're not playing you a regular game. We're playing an exhibition. If they just beat Canisius. Our first year they beat Canisius in a real game. So yeah, we're not going to overlook them. That's for sure.
Just around the corner, hoop season is almost here. As we head to break, Nate, we're going to take a look at last night's Midnight Madness. Where were you dancing? Come on, get out there, man.
I'll let those guys do that stuff. I'm not so good at that.
All right, hoop season not far away. Right now it is Buffalo football season, and the football team leads 14-7 over Ball State.